So what is happening with African states? I think it's quite unfortunate that the African nations as of today, we don't have a face of, if we were to speak about African leaders, who is the face? Who is that gentleman or gentle lady that we can look at and say that's ours? And what that brings.
Dr. Arekana could have been, but the men chased her out. I'm sorry,
yeah,
carry on.
they chased her from DC. I know. Yeah. She traded badly with the DC machine. So what is happening in the absence of that? You need a collective voice. And I remember the last time the African states came here to the US Africa summit, leaders summit, they had resolved that going forward, we are not going to have 50 men go in front of one white person and beg. We are going to choose among ourselves who is going to be, responsible for making our case.
Yeah.
But because our interests are different, and because everyone is suspicious and everyone wants to be the good guy, you don't have a unified voice. And this would have been an opportune moment for the African Union to start, not even countries, to lobby for their, individual countries, to have the African Union curate some kind of policy on travel with the US. How are we going to move forward? Because what is going to happen is, maybe Kenya is going to come and say, for us, we have been a little bit stable and our people are really doing good. This is what we have to offer. Give us a lift. And then Botswana is going to go and do their own. So what happens to the lowest common denominator? Because they are not doing it to they are trying to do it to a nation by punishing the leadership of it. But the person who gets, the ultimate rebuke is the individual that is going to seek that visa. So the African nations today, this is their chance through the African Union to lobby unifiably for how this kind of travel is going to be worked upon. Otherwise, you are going to see one individual country, Algeria, we have been good with you guys. We are stable. We don't have people who are leeches. We are at least give us a break. And that one is going to come through that door. And that doesn't sound like a unified continent. So either they say we are going to step back, or we are going to lobby as one unit. And the reason why I'm saying it's sometimes very hard for things to work is because the people that have loud voices on the African Union coalition are the despots, like Museveni. Those are the people they count on. They know, okay, if that one speaks to Trump, we shall listen. Who am I? Me, I've just been there 7 months. I'm not going to be able to stand up to the guy.
Yeah.
Maybe let us leave our elders to speak for us. And those are the people that you really don't want to be the face of the continent. If you put a person, if you're going to put a person like Museveni to negotiate this, person whose country was kicked out of the AGOA agreement, the African Growth and Opportunity Act, we were kicked out about 2 years. Is it 2 years ago? Yeah, for human rights violation and and corruption. So if you have a country like that not only wants re-entry into AGOA, chances are it is going to pay somebody in Washington to go and lobby for them behind everybody's back and say, you know what, I've been here 40 years. I know some old guy in Kentucky that I've worked closely with. I know some guy from Ohio I've worked closely with, and in Texas, they can push an envelope for me and they give me a backdoor entry. And the rest of you are going to be left served. So there is need for us to figure out in 2026